Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. This is the Art of the Blue Tarot, and today's reading is going to be about your 2025 predictions. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. This is how it works. You have 3 groups to choose from. In group number 1, we will be using the Mythic Tarot, and this is what the back of your deck looks like. And you also have the key charm. For group number 2, we are going to be using the Mythic Goddess Tarot. And this is what the back of your deck looks like. And you have the heart charm with the word love. Group 3, we have the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And this is what the back of your deck looks like. And you have the anchor charm. So remembering that this is collective reading, and bearing in mind that you should always follow your intuition when choosing your groups, I'm just going to add some zodiac signs to each group so you may decide even clearer. So for group number 1, the signs are, just going to put this to the side, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, and Aquarius. For group number 2, we have Pisces, Libra, Virgo, and Sagittarius. Group number 3, we have Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, and Cancer. So take your time, look at the back of the decks, look at your charms and your zodiac signs, and I will see you further on in your reading. Hello, Group 1. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the Mythic Tarot as well as the key charm. And if you picked by your zodiac signs, then in this case, these are Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. We are going to have a look at your 2025 predictions. I'm just going to put your tarot deck to the side so we have room for our oracle cards. Let's start. So for my dear Group 1, please Spirit, 2025 predictions for my Group 1. you have the Mask. Okay. Let's get some more. Thank you. Okay, this is the one. And let's get some tea leaves for you as well. These two. Okay. So let's have a look at your oracle cards first. So to start off, we have the Mask, as I said previously. Then you have number 33, Grow Together. With the following statement: find those who inspire you to bloom. Grow together. Community, connection, reciprocity. Sorry, replication. Sorry. You also have the Dolphin. Atlantis. Healing wisdom is surfacing. Stop and listen. Interesting. Just going to pull your cards a bit up so you can see them. You also have new beginnings with the keyword intention. New doors are opening and new opportunities are here. You are shifting into a higher frequency by honoring yourself and your accomplishments. It's time for a fresh start and a clean slate. You are being asked to only bring your new self into this chapter. Wow. New beginnings indeed. Talk about a new year. Let's have a look at your tea leaves. You have Horse, Short Journey, you have the month of October, you have Desk, pay attention to your work. You also have Happiness, love this for you. And you have Quill, get back to basics. So, my dear group number 1, new beginnings in this new year. It's with the card, the Mask. I think that you have been hiding yourself from others. You might have been going through a rough patch in your life, and this new year will bring you the opportunity to show your true colors, to stop hiding, to come out of this energy of hermit mode. But at the same time, I feel that you were drawn to this hermit mode because some things were hidden from you and you have lost a bit of belief in the community or the group that you previously belonged to. And now that things have come into light, you are now opening up to this brand new beginning, to this brand new way of being. And you are starting to meet different people that will help you grow in this sense with connection and reciprocation. So if it goes both ways, I think that this is something that you weren't used to in the previous group, in this past relationship that you were in, where you might have felt that you had to deliver everything and didn't get that much back, which is quite saddening. But with the Dolphin card here, it really shows me that you have been healing. You have been healing and you have been listening to your inner wisdom, to your inner belief. And this shift between this darkness and light with the new beginning, I think will bring you much happiness next year. And the month of October seems to be relevant here. What else? This getting back to basics is basically telling me that you have to turn your attention to yourself and keep it simple. Don't be too harsh on yourself when things might not go as fast as you wish. With the short journey, I think that you will be in this mood of like, okay, taking a step at a time, but it's a steady pace. If you look at the horse, it's a steady pace. It might be a short journey, but it's a steady pace. So I think that next year, you might not be jumping towards big journeys, but you're taking it step by step, being supported by this new group of people that will lend you a helping hand whenever needed. Another message that is coming through is that you should pay attention to your work. So despite the fact that you might be engulfed in this happiness of being joined with kindred spirits, you need to pay attention to your work. Don't give in to procrastination. Don't give in to, oh, I'm just going to sit here on my sofa and watch some telly while I have lots to do. So try to avoid this energy of postponing things, and happiness will be yours. When you get back to basics, you are challenged to face yourself as if you were reconnecting with your inner child, with your old self, when things before this event took place. You are being invited to keep it simple. Enjoy yourself. Lean on the support of others. The Dolphin is all about being elated with life, and that's why this animal spirit is also an animal of healing. Right. Now I realized with the key charm here, with the key charm, you have the power to unlock yourself from the situation. And you will be opening new doors this new year with the New Beginnings card. I almost forgot about the charm, but it's quite relevant in the sense that you hold the key to your happiness. You hold the key to doing great at your career. You hold the key to opening up to others, to heal, to unveil your true colors, and to start new. Right, very excited for you, my dear group number 1. Very positive messages indeed. Let's look further with your tarot. Okay, let's have a look. So we start off with the 2 of swords. Sorry, I didn't show you a card. 2 of swords. Right. Then we have the 8 of cups. We also have the Hermit. I just spoke about this. We also have the 7 of cups. And we have the 8 of swords. Right. Let's get into it. So, starting off with the 2 of swords. The 2 of swords, it's about a difficult situation, as I said before. It's about balancing viewpoints. You notice as this boy here is standing between the man and the woman, so it's about mediation, right? And also it's about self-regulation. Not giving in to I'm sorry, moved your card. Not giving in to the first obstacle. So mediate between what seems to be a conflict and what might be, it's not an escape from a conflict, but it's about being diplomatic when it's required and bearing in mind that mediation is possible here, right? It's about relationships becoming warmer, but it will take time, slow but steady. So you are slowly opening up to this mediation between yourself and others, right? Then we have the 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups is clearly depicting a woman walking away. And she's obviously walking away from things she no longer feels suits her. If you look at the moon here, her intuition is guiding this walking away from a situation. But it's also about leaving a long-standing relationship that was unsatisfying, that was unfulfilling. And it's also about not turning your back to your own success. So you might have felt that this situation wasn't fulfilling, you weren't getting as much as you were giving, and so you decided to step away and enter this hermit mode. And obviously with the mask, as I told you, you were perhaps a bit too secluded in the sense that you had the need to recoil yourself in order to acquire the wisdom to deal with the situation, right? But as the key indicates that you have the power to come out of this situation, also the lantern here depicts that you were being enlightened in this process of staying alone with yourself, of healing, looking inward, seeking your inner path. And this was a massive opportunity for you to gain self-knowledge, again, letting your true colors come through. It is followed by the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is sometimes depicted as building castles in the air, being I don't want to say delusional, but maybe expecting more just to happen out of the blue, when in fact you should focus and trust that you own the key. And also not to be a bit distracted by the fanciness things might appear, as things might appear. So Seven of Cups, in this sense, is telling you to focus, stay on your toes. Remember, pay attention to your work. It's stuttery today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah. And so then we have the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords depicts someone who is being hurt. But it's a difficult situation that you can no longer ignore, right? So if you were faced with this difficult situation, or this difficult person, or this difficult group of people, you should face it squarely. Even if you are conscious that you could have done nothing to better the situation, you have done the inner work of facing it. And so coming next year, I think you will be released of this past energy with the new beginnings card. And by releasing, by unveiling your true colors, by connecting in a more healthy way with others, by healing and getting to know yourself better, you will be able to abandon this mindset and start anew, turning your back on situations, facing your fears, and coming out in this brand new year as a brand new person with a brand new perspective, my dear group one. Let's get some tarot cards and let's clarify the Two of Swords for my dear group number one. Oops, it's this one. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Beautiful. Clarifying the Ace of Cups, please. It's too many. My God, the cards are flying out of the deck today. Ace of Cups. Three of Cups. Yep. Shining on a new community. Celebrating. Clarifying the Hermit. Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful. clarifying the Seven of Cups. Oops, fell on the floor, I'm sorry. Wow, the Queen of Swords, yes. Sorry, bang my camera. All thumbs today. And clarifying the Eight of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles, right. Very excited for you, my dear group number 1. So, Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is all about feeling the pace of change speeding up, right? It's like you wanting to be there. It's all about swift movement, velocity, speed. It's about you not want to be left behind, right? And it can indicate an unexpected voyage. And you have short journey here in our horse card. So yeah, you have dealt with the situation, and now you want things to go fast and furious, as we say. And with the Eight of Wands, it's you want it to be fast. You are firing up next year, and you might be taking a journey, perhaps with one of the people that you will meet next year. This new community, this brand new community that you are encountering. And your Eight of Cups is clarified by the Three of Cups. Eight of Cups is all about leaving what's no longer satisfying behind. And the Three of Cups is, it's like party time. It's like relaxed and pat yourself on the shoulder, take credit for a job well done. It's about reunion, gathering, and meeting up with kindred spirits. And then you have the Hermit clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is all about taking responsibility seriously and finishing what you start. So you have gone into the process of knowing yourself, of believing yourself, of secluding yourself from the company of others. But now that you have done the job, that you have healed, that you have opened up, this Knight of Pentacles brings you the stability that is required. And Knight of Pentacles is all about finishing what you started. So you have come to the conclusion, you have finished the process, and next year you will be basking in the sun of these steps that you have taken in 2024, perhaps even previously. Because I think this was a long process for you. This past situation was a long process for you. It wasn't fast, and therefore you might be a bit inclined to demand speed in your life. So the Knight of Pentacles here also portrays loving the natural world, loving being in nature. So this stepping out of your isolation mode might indicate that you might want to spend more time in the natural realms, by the sea, in the forest, wherever you feel most drawn to, obviously. Then you have the Seven of Cups clarified by the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is someone who knows precisely what they want. And if the Seven of Cups is talking about building castles in the air and daydreaming and not focusing, the Queen of Swords is highly focused. She is very brave. She has keen intelligence. She is very cool. She doesn't blow up. And she approaches life in a very logical manner. So, whereas you were like fantasizing in the past about what would be perfect for you, next year you will have the lucidity to take action in a very firm and assertive way. Good for you, group 1. Then you have the Eight of Cups, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is talking about working hard, making that extra mile. It's about being patient and giving it time for things to happen. And it's an opposition between the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. On the one side, you want everything to be very fast and to happen really quickly, but the Seven of Pentacles is telling you that you have to be patient. Things won't happen overnight, but it's bound to happen in 2025. Maybe around the fall, maybe not during spring or summer, but around the fall things will start bubbling for you, my dear group 1. I would also like to get some guidance for you for next year. For my dear group 1, please. What advice? Okay. Beginnings. Don't be afraid to start small. Yes, don't make haste. Be patient. Beginnings are here for you twice. I get one more, please. Oops, that's way too many. This one. Rest. Slow down. You don't have to solve everything today, right? With the Eight of Wands particularly. Nothing is done in one day. And you know this. You know this already because you've been healing. You've been in this hermit mode. So, and you didn't do this overnight. So patience is required here. Patience is required for this new beginning to come into your life in 2025. Let's get one more, please. One more. Okay. Listen. Yeah, the dolphin card. Be alert. The soft chiming bells call to nearby fairies. Yes, magic is going to happen in your life. And if you are paying attention, you will see how everything unfolds your way because you have beautiful cards for 2025. And this listen card takes me back to this Knight of Pentacles. It might be in nature that you might get these small signs that things are moving forward, even though you might not see them moving forward. But you have already moved forward from this year to the next one. So let's get some more guidance for next year, please, Spirit, for group number 1. Some more guidance for 2025. Okay. A baby may suddenly shift her gaze and spontaneously smile, the sweetest smile on earth. This little one somehow knows she is blessed with an angel's presence. Yeah, your spirit guides are telling you that you are not alone and that you will be happy in 2025. And you might even see children starting to smile at you because your light has come forward with this unveiling of the mask, with this unveiling of your true colors. Your energy is resonating in a different new palette. We have the cardinal appearing in your yard with his brilliant red plumage and his heavenly songs. The cardinal is a blessed sign that an angel is paying you a visit. Yeah, you might see it in children, you might even see it in birds, but your angel guides are definitely telling you that 2025 will be a year when you will be recognizing their presence. That's very beautiful indeed. One more. We have coin. Coins or small shiny objects may have been put in your path to draw your attention to important signs from the angels. Look around, yeah. Look, listen, rest, and a new beginning will come towards you. So, my dear group number 1, this was your reading. I'm looking forward for 2025. I'm very excited for you. You have a brand new beginning to start off next year, and you will be much happier because you have done the work and your angel guides have been there working along your side. And this is very beautiful. I'm very happy for you. I hope you liked the reading. I wish you a wonderful 2025. If you like the reading, please comment, share, or subscribe to the channel. It's a very good way. Hello, Group 2. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the Mythic Goddess Tarot and also the heart chime with the word love. If you have chosen by your zodiac signs, then in this case, these are Aries, Pisces, Libra, Virgo, and Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading once again. It's all about the 2025 predictions. Just going to put your tarot deck to the side and we're going to start off with some oracle cards. Okay. Please, Spirit, for my group number 2, can we have some cards for 2025 prediction? Thank you. Find this deck as well, please. And let's pull out some tea leaves. Okay, see this too. I want to check a month as well, and this one as well. So let's start with your reading. You have the storm. You also have the protectress. Oops. With the following statement: your energy is valuable. Protect it well. Interesting. You see how the energy is coming out of her third eye, and it's coming in from source, and it's coming out as a rainbow that encircles her. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Right. Then we have the frog. With the following statement. Stepping into your power. Right. Don't take a back seat in your own story. It's time to step up. You also have denial, deception. There is a situation that you are refusing to see clearly. Living in denial can create false scenarios to see things that you are not accurate. Have the courage and discernment to dig deep into the truth of the situation. Then we have wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. You also have egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. You also have success. What a way to confirm the previous cards. And you have August. Right, so just going to light your incense because I forgot, so sorry. So with the Storm card here, I think that you are coming into the new year with a resolution of stop being in denial. There are going to be some events that will shake up your foundations, that will be stormy. And you are being advised by your spirit guides to protect your energy. But at the same time, not to take a seat in your own life history, because it's your story, it's nobody else's. And you are also being warned that someone might come between you and a friend or some objective that you want. So be aware of what others around you might be envying from you. Because you show this great strength, right? Storms in nature are a very powerful thing to observe. There is lightning, there is thunder, there is wind, there is rain, maybe hazel. I'm sorry, I said hazel. I meant hail. Maybe I'm craving some hazelnuts. I don't know. Well, it would be very interesting if hazels would start raining. I think that the squirrels would be very happy with it. But jokes aside, there is a warning here to beware of what you give to others, to protect your energy. But at the same time, to maintain a strong posture of, I am the leader of my own life. So don't come between me and my people. Don't come between my objectives and me. And I'm no longer in denial, so I'm bringing stormy winds to whomever tries to come my way. But let's have a look at your tarot cards to have further information. Oops, Sorry. Interesting, with the Ace of Cups here falling. Very interesting. So, for my dear group number 2, may we please get some guidance about 2025. We start off with the 3 of Cups with the keyword heartbreak. I'm sorry, I didn't show you a card. Yep. What else for my dear group number 2? We have the 6 of Pentacles and the Star card. 6 of Pentacles with the keyword completion, and the Star card with the keyword hope. Very interesting. Big shifts coming. My dear group number 2. Oops. Oh, the 9 of Cups with contentment. Beautiful energy. One more, please. My dear group 2. Okay, thank you. The 10 of Swords. The keyword growth. Yeah. So I think group number 1 also had some indications in this sense. I think that collectively people are coming out of a troubled situation. In your case, my dear group number 2, there might have been some denial in seeing things as they were, tough as they were, but there might have been some denial on your behalf. And with the 3 of Swords and heartbreak here, remember you have the love charm. I think that your heart was broken and it was very painful for you with this 10 of Swords. But it also enabled you to grow a lot, to grow exponentially. And remember that the 10 of Swords is all about the final ending, the liberation, and gaining new horizons. So you've been heartbroken. You might have invested your energy where it was wasted in the worst kind of way. But with the storm here, you are putting an end to it. You are sending your lightning and thunder towards that situation. And the 10 of Pentacles here, it really depicts me also a final card with the suit of Pentacles. It's about wise investments. It's about family masses and wealth. And I think that you in 2025 will gain access to this completion of this process that you are going through, where this heartbreak and this denial were eating away from you with this 3 of Swords here. And you're putting an end to it. You're putting an end to it. And with the Star card here, with the keyword hope, I mean, the Star is about clarity and support and a guiding light. It's about hope, peace, and tranquility. but at the same time, it's about letting your own light shining through with this process. And I think that 2025 will be a year where you will feel elated about being yourself, taking this power back. You will be more inspired and hopeful to be yourself. And maybe, and I can't stop relating the star card with the protectress. I think that you are being divinely protected to step forward into your own skin, to step forward into your own path, to let your light shine through much brighter, and to overcome this painful situation, this heartbreak that you have gone through. And this will enable you to grow exponentially. And the Nine of Cups, obviously, the Nine of Cups is a card that depicts fulfillment. It's like your wish is coming true. It's as if you were praying or asking your spirit guides to be set free from this previous situation that broke your heart. And in 2025, what your spirit guides are telling me is that you will be finally free. This chapter will be over. You no longer have to be in denial. You don't have to deceive yourself, because you are bound for success, and your strength will come through, and you will protect yourself much better, because you are feeling protected and you are stepping into your own story. You are not thinking about the past in the sense that, oh, this hurt me so much and all I want is to have a brand new life. You will be having this brand new life because you have grown exponentially. Let's clarify these cards, please, for my dear group number 2. I'm very excited for your group 2. This is a massive change in your mindset and in your heart space as well. Remembering that you have the love charm. The Three of Swords is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune with the keyword destiny. Yeah, and look at how the greens match the frog. So beautiful. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. I've got some incense. That's curious. That just came to mind. There was some incense. Some incense came into the star card, and I felt that like a blessing, because incense is used to consecrate, and it feels like a corroboration, like you are being consecrated in this new path where your light is bound to shine, where you will have more hope. Very beautiful. So clarifying the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, we'll get to that. Clarifying the Star card. You have the Knight of Cups with the keyword dreaming. Beautiful. Clarifying the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, please. It's this one. You have the Four of Swords with the keyword recuperation. And clarifying the Ten of Swords, please. Oops. You have the Ten of Wands with burden and responsibility. The burdens of responsibility, sorry. So, okay, let's see what we have for you, my dear group 2. So, the Chariot, clarifying the Three of Swords, that means that you will be taking the reins of your own horses. You are overcoming obstacles, you are determined, you are triumphant. Obviously, I connect this to not only to the Frog card, but also to the Success card. So this heartbreak, you will turn the wheels of destiny and no longer feel heartbroken. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Betrayal card here of the Seven of Swords, that brings me back to the Wedge card. The Wedge card is begging you to be careful because someone might try to come between you and a friend or some objective that you want. So Seven of Swords is also about careful planning. So beware of the people that you allow into your life. Make wise precautions. Plan carefully for the future. But don't forget that you have the power to protect yourself and you have the power to turn the wheels of fate. So the Star is here clarified by the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is all about being emotionally available, being available again to love, being charming, maybe getting a proposal. So the Knight of Cups opens up in 2025 a new path of love for you. The Nine of Cups clarified by the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is all about meditating, recovery, healing, relaxing, recuperation. So 2025 is going to be a year where you might be heading towards this bright new way of being, this bright new availability for love, but don't forget to rest. Do not neglect yourself. Don't put yourself into flames just to keep others warm, because you're not in that mood anymore. You're not in denial anymore. So take time to relax and to fully be content with what you have. You are advised to take time to relax and meditate and recuperate. The Ten of Swords is here clarified by the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is about the burdens of responsibility, but also about accepting support from others and having the ability to delegate. So if the Ten of Swords is right after the recuperation card, I think that you are being advised in 2025 to not overburden yourself, to not impose on yourself everything, to call upon others for help and to delegate in others that help that responsibility. Because you are open to love again, you need to be aware of what people want from you. And thus, this card is reminding us once again that you have to, how can I put it? You have to be very critical when it comes to choosing the people that you surround yourself with. May it be at work, may it be with friendships, or may it be with love, because being a brand new openness to love Just take your time. Just assess. Accept help from others. Make sure that you realize at all times that you are your own destiny. You hold the key to your own destiny. And if you are protected, and if you are taking the lead role in your own life, then this Seven of Swords may be overcome. Because it's right next to the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune tells us that we can overcome those obstacles, and we do have the success cards. So with the August card here, I think this month is going to be particularly important to you when it comes to new love, because I do see new love coming into your life in 2025, because you are willing to accept it now. Right, very exciting news, my dear pile number 2. Let's get some advice for your upcoming year. Okay. Potential. The littlest key can open the heaviest door. Exactly. You do have the potential to do much more with your life. And you do have the potential to turn the wheels of fortune, to turn your destiny in a way that suits you much better, because you are in control of your own life. You are the main character in your own story. And you are stepping into your power. Don't forget with the 4 cards. One more, please, for my group number 2. This one, courage. And you will have courage because your designator is the storm. When picking roses, don't fear the thorns. Yeah. Do not let people in. Be strong, be powerful, be the protectress. Be the frog. You do have the strength and the will and the new light in your life to make things come to fruition. One more, please. Oops. And you have beauty. Dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. Yeah, that sums it up, definitely. You are becoming vulnerable, opening up to new love, but at the same time, you are strong, you are resilient, you are protected, you are taking the lead into your future. Congratulations, Group 2. I would like to get some more guidance for my Group 2 for 2025. My God, somebody's banging. I do apologize for the back noise. Ah, funny enough, this came out in Group 1 as well. Coins. Coins or small shiny objects may have been put in your path to draw the attention to important signs from the angels. Look around. Okay, let's get 2 more. Unexplained ringing or buzzing in your ear may be an angel sharing a message with you for the future. It isn't clear now, but all will be made clear at the right time, definitely. Very beautiful. You will know when to act. You will know when to respond. Being strongly vulnerable. Being tender, but being fierce at the same time. Again, this also came up in group 1. It's the cardinal card. Appearing in your yard with his brilliant red plumage and his heavenly songs, the cardinal is a blessed sign that an angel is paying you a visit. Yeah, little signs will show you that you are being supported, that you are being helped. And I recall your attention to the 10 of Wands. Despite the fact that it symbolizes the burdens of responsibility, it also symbolizes asking for help. So maybe take some time to pay attention to the little details. If you find a feather when you're walking down a road, then that is a sign. If you find a small coin or a shiny object, that is also a sign that you are being looked after, that you are being protected, and that you are being invited to protect yourself as well. So, my dear group 2, looking forward for 2025 for you. This was a very positive reading. It will require potential, courage, and beauty, but you have the mastery now. You have gone through hell and back, and you are bursting out as a storm, because the planet also needs water, and the planet also needs to be heard from time to time. And this is Earth's way of saying, listen, I'm in trouble, give me a hand, I'll send you a storm just to wake you up. Look after me. And this is what 2025 is going to do for you. It's going to look after you. And being bright again, being brave again, with this openness to love again, is all that I wish for you, and all the cards are showing us today. So, my dear group 2, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, give me a thumbs up, comment, share, or subscribe to the channel. That's a very nice way for supporting me. And I wish you all the best for 2025, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck and the Anchor charm. If you have picked your group by your zodiac signs, then in this case, these are Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, and Cancer. We are going to start off by shuffling some oracle cards. I'm going to put your tarot deck to the side. And let's see what 2025 has in store for you, my dear group 3. So please, Spirit, for my dear group 3, 2025 predictions. Thank you. Wow, the womb. Oops. Okay, we have 2. I'm going to accept them. Thank you. And from this deck as well. If you want to find out more about the decks that I use, you can find a description in the description box below. I always list them, as you know. So let's choose some tea leaves. Take this one, definitely. I want this one, okay. Okay, here we go. So group 3, let's see what the year has installed for you. So we start off with the womb cards. And then we have energy. Call your energy back to you. And the following keywords: power, aura, depletion. Such a beautiful card. Number 44, in case you're interested. You also have, how similar they are, the witch. Number 41. I wasn't always like this, you know. I had to create who I am. And the following keywords: creatrix, lotus flower, fire will. No, free will, sorry. So I'm going to repeat that for you. Sorry, group 3. Creatrix, lotus flower, and free will. Wow. Magician vibes here. Definitely. So you also have letting go with the keyword resistance. This cycle has ended and it's time to let go to experience new growth. It is vital to have closure and gratitude for the situation to make room for new things to enter. Go within to find what is holding you back. Change is necessary in the situation. Yeah, definitely. You weren't always like this. You had to create who you are. Very interesting. And with the womb card, I mean, gestation, it just comes together, doesn't it? You are calling back your power to you. You have the flamingo with the keyword unity heart. You are being called to work on collective healing. So beautiful. So beautiful. You also have quill, get back to basics. You have the month of March. You have chain of events that will affect your life. You have dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. And you have wealth. Wow. So group 3, let's see what we have here. Let me just get some space here to fit in a couple more cards for tarot. Okay. Yeah, I think you can see your cards like this, can't you? Yeah, you can. So what do we have here for you, my dear group 3? So as I've said previously, I think that 2025 will be the birth of a new you. With the womb card here, I think you've been gestating this new this new you in order to bring it to life next year. And with the energy and the witch cards, I see that you are in a very magician vibe. You are manifesting everything you wish for next year. And you will be doing that with success. But there is also something that is required, and that is to let go. And letting go doesn't mean, oh, I'm just going to stop thinking about it. No, releasing the energies that were holding you back previously and embracing the new you that is coming about. Maybe spring will be relevant for you in the sense that spring is when nature awakens, right? After the slumber of winter, spring is the renewal of life. Again, once again, the corroboration. And so spring might be very important in next year's chain of events, because there will be a chain of events that will spark you up and that will awaken you to this necessity of feeling your own energy and bringing your power into the stage, to manifest, to create, to put your power into place. And it's going to be done in a very nurturing way from yourself to yourself. See, as the two women are just like basking in this beautiful bath and soaking up all the energy from the cosmos and integrating it into their own lives. And with the flamingo card, you are being called to work on a collective healing. I think that this tremendous work that you have been doing, this healing that you have been doing in your own womb, will start to shine out, and others will relate to this beautiful flamingo that you are. Very excited for you, my dear group 3. Let's see what your tarot says. For my group number 3, year 2025, what is... That's too many, sorry. What is installed for 2025? I was just noticing that the cards were a bit resistant to come out, and as I was led to choose one, all the others that followed just jumped off the deck like the chain of events that I was talking about. So that leads me to think that if you take a small step, everything will succeed and will follow right next, as if you were starting a chain of events with just a small action. And it's interesting because my small action was obviously direction from spirit, like telling me, take that card. And all the others followed right next to my picking. So it's pretty interesting. Let's have a look at your cards. So we start off with the Knight of Cups. Okay. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. We also have the Seven of Swords. We have the Emperor. And we have the Six of Swords. So, my dear group 3, let's have a look at what the cards are trying to convey to you. So we start off with the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is all about having a sharp, being charming and being emotionally available. It's about daydreaming. He can only focus on his own cup, and it's about opening up to new potential relationships, to new potential love. And I think that it's really interesting in the sense that whereas you were maybe dealing with some aspects of your feelings, being in this womb, recovering or creating yourself anew, you have the Knight of Cups, which is an attractive and persuasive person who is on a quest, spiritual and romantic quest, and it's an invitation that you are receiving, a proposal. And maybe what you have been manifesting with this witch and energy cards is perhaps you were wishing to remind yourself of who you were, because you were anchored. You were anchored, you were stationary for a while. Does the womb as well. When you're inside the womb, you're not even in the world yet. So you were anchored, but your anchorage is going to take a new lead next year, because you are becoming aware of yourself, aware of your potential, aware of your energy, and aware of your power to manifest and to create the world around you. It's very beautiful. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is all about taking your own destiny into hands, having the good fortune, the power, the movement to change. And in this sense, I think you are changing the way you see yourself in your life. And your life is changing in 2025. Massively, I would say, with these two cards. Massively. And again, this chain of events could be the turning point with this Wheel of Fortune. Very interesting. Then we have the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is, it's all about your efforts being partially successful. It's about having the notion that you shouldn't let your fantasies interfere with the task in hand. But at the same time, with the Wheel of Fortune here and the Emperor afterwards, you have to be precise with your planning. You have to be careful. You have to make wise precautions and come up with different solutions and common solutions, perhaps, because this will lead you to great stability. This will lead you to great resilience. This is about ambition and leadership. This is your divine masculine power taking hand here. And it's interesting that it follows the Seven of Swords, because if you are cautious, if you are wise, If you come up with different solutions to problems, then you will be stable. You will be the leader of your own life. And it's followed by the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is about the removal of obstacles, moving from troubles, looking forward for better times ahead. Look at how the ship is just sailing towards the future. And I think that this next year for you, my dear group 2, is going to be very interesting because you will be aware of sides of you that you really weren't, that you might have been ignoring. I think that the Six of Swords also epitomizes the relief that will come after a struggle. You might be taking a trip somewhere, you might be making a voyage, but I think in this sense, this trip, this voyage will be within you and towards you. You are coming more in touch with your power and your energy. Okay, let's get some more cards so that we can have some more clarification. Okay. It's time to set sail. It's time to set sail. Okay, clarifying the Knight of Cups, we have the Nine of Cups. Interesting. Looking good. Oops. Obviously. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune is the Magician. I told you we were manifesting. You were taking the leads of your own destiny because you are manifesting your life as you want it. You are manifesting new love. You are manifesting your power back. You are manifesting healing. You are manifesting wealth. And you are manifesting this will to let go of the past and move towards the future. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords for my dear group 3. Seven of Swords, please. Seven of Swords. This one. Wow, the Empress. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. Oh, you have divine counterparts here. Interesting. Let's clarify the Emperor. Let's clarify the Emperor. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. You are definitely balancing the divine feminine with the divine masculine energies in your life next year. Clarifying the Six of Swords, please. Oh, too many. Clarifying the Six of Swords. You have the Nine of Swords. What's at the back of the deck? The Five of Swords. Yep. Yeah, my dear group 3. Again, all the collective seems to be departing from a former pain. All 3 groups had this notion of letting go of a past that was deeply sorrowful and painful. But, I mean, group 3, your cards are magnificent for next year. So let's start. The Nine of Cups clarified by the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is all about satisfaction, material delights, and dreams can come true, right? This wish fulfillment that you are manifesting next year. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much today. Something's wrong with me. I'm sorry. I do apologize, group 3. Something that you are manifesting, especially with the magician card, is coming to fruition next year for you. The Wheel of Fortune and the Magician, we already talked about it. It's having your manifestation, your creativity, your skills put into work, and doing so in a beautiful, positive way with lots of success. The Seven of Wands clarified by the Empress. So as I said previously, if you plan carefully, if you take wise precautions, then the Empress will give you abundance, fertility, abundance, wealth in all chapters of your life, right? The advice here for next week is to ponder things carefully, to plan things carefully, because the result will be lots of abundance for you. The Emperor clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So as said previously, the Emperor is about leadership and ambition and your masculine power. And the Queen of Pentacles is all about being industrious and having material abundance, right? So in a sense, next year for you, my dear group 3, will be a year where you will collect the fruit of your labor, of this inner work, of this manifestation, of your own power. And the Six of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Swords. Well, swords are what they are air elements. So in this sense, I think that you are removing your obstacles and moving away from the troubles that were giving you anxiety, or accepting the loss, because you are letting go, and you are letting go of this negative thinking, because everything around you is going to show you that you have the power to create a brand new world, a brand new you, where you feel in control, in power, and where you are balancing your divine masculine and feminine powers. So beautiful, group 3. Congratulations. Let's get some advice for you for 2025. I'm seeing you so happy, so elated next year. You are going to feel such a happiness, such fulfillment. Change. Yep. As with the falling leaves, embrace the change. You are not only embracing it, you are manifesting it. Okay, one more, please. Thank you. Surprises. Venture down the rabbit hole. Yeah, take the leap of faith. Come on. You are manifesting it. So embrace the change and be surprised with how much you are able to do in your own life. Beauty, yeah. Again, with the Knight of Cups. Dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. Very beautiful, my dear group 3. You have magnificent cards here. Let's get some more guidance for you. Let's see what your spirit guides are trying to tell you. Communicate. You feel an undeniable urge to communicate an important message to someone, and the words flow right out of your mouth. The angels are channeling their guidance through you. You have been chosen as an angel's helper. Yeah, reminding me of the flamingo card in which you are called to collective healing. You are in touch with your power, right? Next year is going to be massive. So if you are, for instance, tarot reader or channeler or a healer, you will feel this connection much stronger next year, my dear group 3. Rose. When you sense the sweet fragrance of roses when none are near, or unexpectedly see rose petals fall from the garden, an angel is sending you a blessing of divine love. Yeah, very beautiful. Perhaps if you are keen on incenses, you may try to communicate better with your guides by burning some rose incense. Just an idea that came along. Okay, Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is the messenger who brings revelation, solutions, and inspiration. Moments of sudden clarity may be a sign that Gabriel has come to assist. Yeah, the 7 of Swords. Trumpet-shaped flowers, moonstones, or ancient writing implements may also appear. Yeah, this is definitely an invitation for you to be more aware of the tiny little signs that your manifestation is bringing towards you in 2025, my dear group 3. And also to recognize that this power will bring you change, will bring you surprises, will bring you abundance, and that you are being called to serve in the collective as well. Very beautiful energy for 2025, group 3. So, my dear group 3, thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you liked your reading. If you did, give me a thumbs up, share, comment, or subscribe the channel. That's a very good way to support me. And I'm looking forward to 2025. It will be amazing for you. I'm sending you all the best, and I will see you in a next reading. Goodbye.